Hello, thanks for tuning in to Conversations with Cards. We are going to jump right in today. Let's not mess around. But with that said, let's quickly connect in, okay? Just a few deep breaths at your own pace. Breathing in and breathing out. And just feeling our energetic bubbles expanding out. Feeling our body relaxing in as we breathe in and we breathe out. And feeling our hearts expand in every direction. Feeling the warm and fuzzy beauty and lightness of the color green as these energies connect. Envisioning a white rose as it clears any unconscious energy and allowing this to be thrown out into the universe and explode into light. Envisioning another color rose of any color, and that's absorbing any foreign energy, clearing, absorbing any foreign energy, and then we're going to throw that out into the universe and explode it into light. Big breath in. Sigh it out. Let's open our eyes, hearts and energy connected. All right, let's just tap right in and see what the cards bring up. We're not going to look at where we're coming from. We're just going to look at what is going on this week, irregardless of the past week. How's that? Boom. All right, woo, there it is. All right. Okay. So it just feels like from what I've pulled in the cards that it's going to be a relatively big week. We continue, there's going to be some new fertilization, right? There's new things popping up in your mind. There's new passions that you are embracing, okay? You're grabbing on, you are feeling it, sensing it, knowing it, and you're taking it out this week to get it into organization. You're bringing it from the inner world to the outer world this week. So whatever that looks like, you are shifting it into a way that makes sense, that others around you can embrace to help support you with, and it's being funneled and brought into organization to bring out into the outer world. And some of this newness and this organization is coming from endings, okay? What I came through in meditation before I got on with you all today was cycles within cycles, and just cycles in general. As you all know, life and our existence here, we go through cycles of things. And as with anything long-term in our existence, whether it's a relationship or a job, we can look at that as cycles within cycles. So if we zoom out, it's one big cycle, but if we zoom in, there are beginnings and endings, or a cycle that allow us to continue to recreate and find goodness and grow, but stay within that long-term relationship. And so don't be afraid of these cycles of growth, these cycles of change. We have to keep moving and changing and growing for us to really embody this journey and who we are and who we're becoming. We are not stagnant. We are energetic bodies consistently vibrating, and we need to keep that vibration going. And that is happening within these cycles within cycles. And yes, sometimes these bigger cycles do begin and end for another bigger cycle. But let's not overlook the small cycles and fear the change that comes within those, because it doesn't mean that the bigger relationship that's been long term has to end if you don't want it to. Obviously, we have free will to end whatever we want for the most part. So let whatever comes up around you surrender into the flow this week. Keep pursuing and organizing your passions to take them out into the world. Whatever is ending or that you are finding bothersome this week, let it go. Just figure out a way to come to peace with that and let it go, so you can really step into your growth, power, and warmth, and continue to hone who it is that you are in this world and what you want to experience in this world, and hone your inner peace, your joy for this world. Okay, let's grab one of my fun cards from the Oracle of E. It's like the dichotomy of shadow and light within all this goodness and these new areas that you're tapping into or recognizing. You're also kind of letting go of or coming to terms and integrating with those shadow things that perhaps you don't want to deal with or don't like or find aggravating. You're finding the integration of those. All right, let's see. Hairball. Okay, so we don't shy away from the shadow here. Okay, and hairball is actually not as bad as it sounds, but that's kind of what came up in these other cards. So this week, even though you're organizing, you're pursuing, you've got the passions, things are going good, there's just a little bit of a hiccup that perhaps could come up, but this too shall pass, like a hairball, right? It's not the end of the world. It's just a cycle that once it's complete, you feel better. Okay, that brought it down into an easily digestible piece of information, or an organized piece of information, right? Cough it up, let it go, feel better. That's the easy way of interpreting cards right there. All right. Whew. All right, we're not gonna get that. That just feels like all we need to talk about today. Let's just grab one of my other pieces of information here. Vitality, the rooster. Okay, so you are vital, and you do have the energy and the power to make it through this week's energy of the possible hairball. Now, not all of you may sense a hairball this week. I don't want you to get it in your head that you're going to have one, but if it shows up, you're ready to surrender and go with it and integrate it and let it pass and come out at the other end with goodness and still full of energy to pursue that which is you, that which brings joy and passion to your life and your relationships. And so that is the conversation today. Let's pass those hairballs, everybody. Wow. Okay. Thank you for joining me. That's love and light to you all. And I'll hear you next week. If you have a hairball, let me know. If you don't, that's great. I will be back next week, and we'll see what comes up then. Thanks for listening. Bye.